Hey everyone, Derek here again from Cordero Clothing. So today we're talking about dressing your age. So one thing that you really want to focus on here is what are people that you aspire to be like wearing? Is it time for you to kind of change things up? I had this happen a little while ago, probably a little more than a little while ago, but for me, jerseys had to go. I had to stop wearing jerseys, and I'm a huge sports fan. So for me, I had to start moving away from that. I had to start pulling out of my closet the really bright patterns of bright colors. I had a coral shirt, so like this bright pink. I wore it to Paris and I got stared at. So I had to decide, okay, it's maybe time to retire that. So if you're feeling the same way, if you're thinking, okay, I've gone too far with some of these fabrics, some of these styles, it's time to get rid of them. Well, this is where you want to kind of start. So if you still like wearing bold styles, you don't want to get rid of bolder styles, we recommend going something like this. So you can start bringing in more patterns, but more of like an essential color. So a navy blue and a charcoal are essential colors. So that's going to be where you want to think, keeping in that realm, but go with a bit more of like a pattern and texture to it. But when it comes to that, if you're not interested in bold colors before and you're looking more of getting more professional, we usually recommend getting some new blazers in your wardrobe. But like I said in the start, also look at people who are wearing, who are in your industry, who you admire, and just even go on Google and Pinterest and look up people that you admire and see what they're wearing. And if you go to someone custom, it's a lot easier for us to mimic pictures like that. You say, I like this pattern, I like this cut, I like this style, or I like how we did this, and those are things that we can really easily work off of. So bring it into someone who does custom clothing, find someone who's good quality, good price, good reputation, go into them and say, hey, I'm looking for something like this. That's gonna help you get along that path. So we have some guys I know that are a little bit older wearing stuff like this. Like wearing this as a blazer is fine, but when you're getting a little bit older, maybe you want to move away from the bright, bold colors, the bright, bold patterns, and start working into something like this. So maybe a little bit more of a cherry red, not as bright, even thinking about possibly maroons. Different bold essential colors like maroon, I would consider an essential color in your blazer, in your tie. Bring it in different ways instead of just going full blown on it. So I'm not saying all you watching this are going to be people who wear the bright red suits and that. Maybe you're just thinking I need to dress it up a little bit more. I'm not going to be wearing board shorts anymore if you're in your 30s, or I'm going to pull away from wearing flip-flops. There's different shoes that you can wear, different loafers, different boat shoes. Look those two up. Boat shoes are really good for the summer instead of wearing flip-flops and sandals. Think about boat shoes. For pants, think about khaki dress pants. Just some nicer fitting dress pants, even if you're going to something like, where would you be going? Somewhere like Izod, Van Heusen, something like that. They have really nice clothes with that as well. So stuff like that is going to be where you want to start bringing things in for the summer. Think about polos over graphic t-shirts, solid color t-shirts that are good quality over graphic t-shirts. Just bring stuff that has a better fit, better feel to it, better fabric, better quality. So you're going to want to move up in quality, in fit, and just better quality stuff. So get away from the board shorts, get away from the flip-flops, get away from the ill-fitting suits, get away from anything that you feel, if you don't like it anymore, just think, how can I upgrade this? Whether it's the color, whether it's the pattern, there's different things that you can do. So guys, I know there's a lot to cover in this video. There's so many things that I could be touching on, but realistically, instead of going with, I think the best example I can give, instead of going something like really bold and crazy like this, mute it down, tone it down a little bit to something like this. And if you're really a big fan of patterns, start bringing in blazers. So get your essential pants like charcoals, mid-grays, navies, deep navies. You can start bringing in different patterns and different blazers with that. So if you still want to wear a bit of crazy stuff, like this can go a little crazy, just a little bit louder, shouldn't say crazy. All the way to something like this for a blazer. Like these blazers are really, really classy. The mayor of the city that I live in, he wears really nice check pattern blazers. Really high quality stuff that fits properly. It's bold, but everything else is kind of muted in his wardrobe. He's not trying to overdo it. He's having one piece that's bold and the rest of it is kind of just going casual. Not casual, but kind of toned down a little bit more of the neutral whites, the grays, the light blues, the light pinks, bringing those in. And then he's going a little bit wilder in the blazers. So the blazers you can have fun with. If you're looking in a professional environment and you have to wear suits, that's where you want to think, okay, maybe get the navy blue, the charcoal, and then start bringing in little subtle patterns here and there with the neutral colors in the shirt. And then have fun with the ties. It all comes down to preference. Understand the rules of clothing, of dressing, understand how the fit's supposed to work, buy good quality, have fun with it, and feel free to break some rules here and there as long as you know them and know why you're breaking the rules. So guys, long video, a lot to go over. Comment below, send us any messages, any questions that you have. We want to answer them for you. Really feel like there's a lot to touch on here, so I don't want to confuse you. Just send us a line. We're not expecting sales out of this. We just want to help you guys. We want to make sure that your guys are wearing the right clothing, the right fit, the right fabrics for your industry, for what you're going